All right, y'all. So this is uh this is a clip that was sent to me by a friend of mine, and I just got back from the gym and he sent it to me. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta tap in on this joint because it's just amazing how pitiful some of these dudes are out here. Like it's it's kind of sad, but then it's funny because if there weren't men like this out there, there wouldn't be such a precedence on or a desire for men to achieve high value status. So we're just going to jump right into it. This is Andrew Tate, and as a lot of you know, him and his brother was just arrested, and there was this whole conspiracy that apparently leaked out that they were human trafficking, and this video right here just clarifies the whole situation. So let's get it.
Ok.
Trebuie să bei ceva cu mine.
Sigur că da, sigur că da. Sigur că da.
Drink.
Drink.
Dumneavoastră.
Drink with us. You don't have one drink. You must have one drink. Drink the drink. If you want us to talk, you must drink
Ce
with us.
faceți?
Romania.
Intrăm imediat într-o transmisiune
Drink the
directă.
vodka, brother.
We wait for you to drink, man.
Come on,
Ok.
let's go. Here. No, no.
Ok, noroc. Ce faceți?
Drink.
None?
Nu acum.
No.
No, acum. No, acum.
Notte bună.
Mr. Tate, Mr. Tate. Am mai cunoscut? Da.
I definitely want to live a life, not a life like this, but this lifestyle is amazing to be going through with your brother. Like, I mean, me and my brother, we 10 years apart, but like, he's starting to, I mean, he's a senior in high school right now, so he's about to get into his freshman year at college. Like, and I feel as though I've kind of groomed him in the right way to kind of like be on his shit mentally, always stay consciously aware, and, always put self confidence within yourself and kind of walk your own path. Don't be afraid to, make something out of nothing. Because everybody, if there's not a path that's already laid in front of you, people like to just follow. People like to just follow, like, what already is available. And I've always instilled in him to kind of forge his own path. So I can only imagine the dynamic between them two as brothers. And they're both financially independent, and just living the dream, living in the realm of heaven, in a place that some people refer to as hell.
You're a math nerd. What's the ratio? 6 to 1?
Okay, guys, this is the story. The girl that's being highlighted right now is the reason why they have been picked up. And in this video, they're going to be breaking down the entire story as to what happened before you seen what happened last week. Let's get to it.
No, it might be more. Yeah.
Admit math is his numbers.
Math is just numbers.
Yeah, that's why we're free to travel the world.
Right, can I talk a little bit about the origins of this story? So the origins of this story is because there were some photographs of the police who did in fact come to my house, and the police did in fact search my house. Now, the internet, like everything else, they get pictures of the police searching someone's house. The internet can just run away with whatever it wants to say. But the actual story, I wish it was something cooler. It's so fucking lame that I'm going to tell you all right now. A girl had been at a party at my house, and her boyfriend, who was obviously a fan of Emergency Meeting Live, saw her Instagram stories, said, "Oh my God, you're at the Tate brothers' house in Romania." This was some American chick. And she went, no, I didn't want to come to this party. They made me come here and I'm not allowed to leave. She said that to her boyfriend. That's
Just that alone. And like, he's reading the files, like this is a whole police report that he's reading. Oh my, the cops gave him everything, because as he unfolds this, you won't believe what this guy did to save his girl. Bro, Andrew Tate is the most, if you don't know, he was the most Googled man last year, or maybe coming into this year too. You see on your girlfriend's Instagram live that she's at a party with him and his brother. What the fuck do you think is going on? But these niggas, this mentality that these niggas got is it's so beta. It's crazy, bro. Like, she got him so wrapped around her finger, so wound up so tight that she could make up a lie on the spot. Some bullshit, because she's caught red-handed, because She's in the presence of high value men, so she has to flaunt this off because who knows when she'll ever get this opportunity again.
Some bullshit excuse. So her boyfriend is obviously one of these believe all females. Oh my god, my girlfriend. She wasn't even hot. She was ugly. He calls the fuck police.
They're saying she was mid. Oh my god. Like, bro, if she got you this wound up tight, bro, she gotta be crazy bad smoking, bro. Like, she gotta be fire. And maybe in his eyes she's fire, but god damn.
And says my girlfriend's being held against her will by the Tate brothers. The police call the American embassy, and the next day, the police come to our house. Fully loaded, the American embassy send the cops to our house. Now, they take us to the police.
This nigga must have had some connections or something like that, because the average nigga calling the police and the police calling the embassy in Romania, bro, you gotta have some real sting. All this sting and price status, and your girl out here out here tricking, bro.
Police station. So all the pictures of me and Andrew being taken away by the police, those are real photos. And what happens is they search our house. They find no drugs. They find no women. They find no people. They find nobody. It's a big, luxurious, amazing, badass. There's nothing illegal in the house. So we're sitting there at the police station. The prosecutor says, yes, we searched your house. I'm like, all right, good. What'd you find? Well, nothing. But the report said that you were holding people hostage. I said, bro, there was no one at my house. He goes, yes, I know. Well, we checked the CCTV. I said, oh, what did you find? The girl who made the complaints was outside the gates taking pizza delivery and coming back inside. Ha ha ha. So I'm sitting there laughing. The police are laughing. The prosecutor's laughing. And then I went home. But the internet being the internet, now we run an international human. We didn't go to jail for even one.
Imagine being her dude, bro. Like, you got the police. You probably got government officials of Romania. You're a laughing stock of a whole country municipal organization right now. Because they're laughing at the Western media because we take a headline and we run with it. That's what they're talking about. Like, the media, they're going to talk about this later on in the video. The media is going to keep they're going to keep pushing the headline that they're human traffickers and things of all this nature, when every woman that was there was a willing participant, and they would all come back if they were given the opportunity to. Like the boyfriend, bro, and it's so many niggas like that that's out here that give women this ultimate validation and credibility. I just left the gym, and I was touching on like choosing signals, how like a woman in the gym, if she wants you to approach her, she'll be like following you around. Bro, this one chick, she's near me. She's near every machine that I'm going on. And I just started thinking as I'm getting ready to leave the gym, because she's right next to me again. I'm like, damn. Like, I could have swore somebody was talking to her before. Like, when I was they got this turf area in my gym, and I was just, doing some ab workouts and things of that nature. And she was on the opposite side. You could feel when a chick is just grilling the shit out of you, like just imagining what you would do to her, in a physical setting, an intimate setting, or whatever. Next thing I know, I'm just conjuring the thoughts in my head, like, I'm not about to say too much to this girl. If anything, I'm gonna ask her, like, yo, do you want my number? Next thing I know, here comes her beta walking up. And he's just like, cause bro, I wish I could have recorded this shit, bro. That would have been great content. But there were at least 2 or 3 times throughout my gym session where she was just standing there. Like, not at a machine. She just got done. She was done at a machine, grabbed her bag to go to another machine or another area, but just stood in the middle in front of me on her phone, acting like she was doing something. And I'm like, if this is the society y'all think is going to get y'all attention, like, women, if this is the type of effort you think is enough to shit, I'm only speak for myself. If you think this is enough effort to get my attention, my shit is way too expensive. Like, you sitting here just looking dumb, like just pretending to text. Bitch, if you attracted to me, say something. But she had to keep it cordial because her beta was always around. But she has such a lack of respect for him, as the girl in this video, that she will stand in front of somebody and just be in my path and she'll follow me around. Bro, as I tell you, I went to the locker room, changed. On my way out, her and her beta are face to face in an intimate conversation like this. And they're just, I can't hear what they're talking about, but it looks so serious. And I wanted to walk past him like, bro, you deserve better. Like, clearly, and she was at that age. She looked like she was about 30. Definitely probably like 29, 30, maybe early 30s. So she felt that wall. They call it the wall. She hit that shit where it's like realization, oh shit, I need to settle down and get somebody before I end up 35 and single, 37 and single, 40 and single, 43 and single. Like, so she settled for her beta, which is what most women do. And they sitting there having a heart to heart in the gym. And she's just, as I'm walking past, I see her just, she's literally like, women have the peripheral vision of God. Of God. A woman will be looking at you, having a whole conversation, but will be eye fucking somebody else over here, or if they're fucking taller than you, over here. I'm like, yo, it's like she doesn't care. Like, when a woman doesn't have that respect level for you, you gotta make these women respect you, bro. Fuck love, fuck how much you like them, fuck how much they like you. Bitch, do you respect me? I don't give a fuck about anything else.
1 second. I don't understand how that could be true. If we were caught doing the things we're accused of, where are the fucking handcuffs?
Once again, it's low IQ.
Yeah,
people.
low IQ.
So like people like Ethan, they know that they can't attack us. They can't attack how we look. They can't attack our success. They can't attack our mindset. They can't attack anything. So what they do is they grasp onto anything they can.
Yeah.
They know it's not true, but it gives them something to talk about. If you take that away, what they're gonna do? So if you take away his lie, all he can do is sit there and go, "Hey, that Tate guy, bro, he's so much richer, taller, stronger, interesting, and funny than me. What a loser."
Yeah, I think
like that's all he's got.
Yeah.
The dude ain't got shit.
And here's the thing, me explaining this, and if you're watching this, cut that story up and share it all over the internet as much as you like. It will never go away. That accusation will be here forever. And no matter what is said about me in the future, I could save the fucking planet from a global catastrophe. And there'll be people out there, well, it will never go away because that's the nature of the internet. But you know what? Fine.
It's true.
Say I'm a human.
We could save the world from an asteroid.
And they would still say, well, they're human
Ethan will
traffickers.
sit there in between his 8th and 9th taco.
I think they run a sex ring.
You know what's actually funny about since that thing?
I do run a sex ring. It's called my harem of girlfriends.
You know what's
They're
funny?
all willing participants.
Exactly. What's funny is this. One, that there's dudes out there so soy. Imagine that. You catch your girl on Instagram at our house.
Yeah.
She says,
oh, they made me come here.
They made me come to this big party.
And she's dancing in the videos. She's dancing.
And she's dancing.
The police have the video. She's dancing around, twerking.
And you sit there and go,
oh my God, she's kidnapped.
are you okay, baby?
I'm gonna save you. Bro.
Ooh, imagine believing that story. What the fuck is wrong with these dudes? Let me call the embassy. He called the embassy.
So if I have a girlfriend from Romania, okay, I look at her Instagram story and she's at some G like Dan Bilzerian's house at one of his parties dancing around. I say to her, what are you doing at Dan Bilzerian's party? And she says, I was forced to come here. I then what? Call the cops? Say that Dan Bilzerian, my girlfriend? Who believes these women? Who believes these women?
Well, he's probably with her now.
Men need to wake up. Men, you need to wake up. Society will only get better when women gain more respect and accountability for their decisions. So, women becoming more accountable, they'll be less promiscuous, even though that, less promiscuous. And they'll know that, all right, chasing this and chasing that, manipulating that person, it all comes with repercussions. That's why women hit their sexual peak between like 18 and 23. And then 24, 25, 26, they still in their prime, depending on if they've kept up with it. But then they hit 28, 29, hit that wall at 30. Bam. Men, if we work on ourselves between our fucking 20s and our are peaking till like 35. That's what the research I found on like other YouTubers and people that they use fact-based articles and things of that nature. 35. We have so much time and so much untapped potential. If we tap into it even in our late 20s, bro, by the time we hit 35, we gonna be rock solid. And the women that kind of been picking and choosing and like having their fun, they gonna hit that wall, and then they gonna be faced with the same reality that the girl at the gym that I was just telling you about was faced with. Do I settle for a beta, or do I keep trying to chase down a high value man, or at least somebody that I'm extremely sexually attracted to? Bro, when I tell y'all she was following me around the gym, I've never had more blatant choosing signals in my life. And it's amazing to just sit back and just keep working out, because like enhancing your body for your potential partner is great. There's nothing wrong with that. But having the innate desire and self-love to see what the fuck you can possibly look like if you push yourself to your maximum limits, that's it. And women feel that shit. They feel when you going after your extra reps. They see when you go from one set to a drop set to a drop set to a drop set, then you just tired as fuck. And they like, he's not just in here working out. Bitch, I'm in here training. Oh my God, it's amazing.
He's probably still with her now. And
Okay, babe, I believe you. It's just
are you okay? Are you traumatized? It's okay that we don't sleep together anymore. I know you're traumatized from your experience. Have a good night out in the club with your friends. Bro.
Who believes this?
Bro.
Listen. Bro, if you're watching, man who called the police. I know your name. I'm not gonna say your name. I've read all the files. I've got the reports. If you're watching, I know your name. Just hit me up on Instagram. I'll tell you what she was doing in my house.
If you want the truth, we'll give you the truth.
The cops.
Oh my God. Yo. He has to be the biggest fucking idiot right now. Like, damn. And bro, I would DM him so fast, bro. Send me the video. I want to know everything she was doing. And you know what? He's the type of man probably that will get that information, show it to her on some confrontational, trying to like be angry about some shit, and she'll flip it because she's got his mind so wrapped up. He's probably pussy whipped. He probably ain't hit it in maybe like a week or so, maybe a month or so. Because when women really got you, they know that sex is kind of like the conversation killer. She do some dumb shit, you get mad. She's like, oh, I'm just throwing with the pussy. It's gonna be over. Whatever he thinks he has on me, I'm gonna hit him with the pussy. He's gonna be fine. Wake up the next day, cool. He'll forget all about it. It's sad.
Know what she was doing at my house. You can't handle the truth. So yeah. Woo. So okay, rumor number 1: we are the same person. True. Number 2: you are an actor playing a character. True. Number 3: we run an international kidnapping and human ring. Okay, true. You caught us. Caught us.
Girls
Guilty.
come to our house voluntarily. Let's just take a quick break to just in case anyone watching this didn't know who I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the dude who is literally the worst human in the world. You know what's interesting? I tweeted something out the other day, and it's so completely and utterly true. I said, if you could build yourself like a character inside of a video game,
yes,
and it didn't take any work, any effort, any years of pain, any mental strength, you could just quickly tick the assets. Yeah. Nobody would choose to be weak over strong. Nobody would choose to be fat over thin. Nobody would choose to be a soy piece of shit. So when these people are soy pieces of shit and pretend they want to be that, they don't. They just don't have enough mental power to stop themselves from being that.
I remember one of my young bulls. I grew up in the suburbs out in Williamstown, New Jersey. So we used to, there's neighborhoods and developments all around. So I'll go over a friend's house, and my young bull would be playing NCAA back when they would make games. And his creative player, granted, he was young, he's probably like 5 or 6 years younger than me at the time. Well, obviously still is, but he was if I'm in middle school, he's in if I'm in high school, he's in elementary, like last years of elementary type shit. He'd be playing NCAA. He'd have this is a short white kid, scrawny. He hooped, but that was it. and I think he I don't know, but you know, this is that dynamic. I'm painting a picture. Short, small white kid. His creative player on NCAA was black, big as shit, fast as shit, running back. And bro, he would play with them game sliders all the way up, bro. His creative player would smash all the NCAA records, like Heisman Trophy every year, freshman to senior year, like. And this is I feel like that kind of coincide with what Andrew Tate just said. Like, if we could make a player without any consequences, we would make the most efficiently attractive, effective, mechanized human being ever. But when the universe kind of takes away the game sliders, and it's like, oh, you can achieve that, but you gotta put in the effort, you gotta put in the time, you gotta study, you gotta eat right, you gotta work out and exercise like a lot. Niggas is like, oh, let me make this player that at speed 0, fat up, diet in the shitter. You feel me? Like, attractiveness. Pfft, I want to be up here, but if you wanted to be up there, you'd be up there. You can't have no remorse in this shit, bro. You gotta really look at yourself in the mirror and be like, if I wanted that, if I wanted to look like that, I'd really look like that.
So they're innately jealous. Very, very jealous.
Yes.
Because they're like, how did he manage to not become so massively overweight when I can't stop eating? Because they don't understand that I'm top G. He might sue us.
Oh, good. That, like, you don't imagine the guy who women want to have sex with. You don't imagine the 6'4", 110 kilogram, tall, suited up, $200,000 watch wearing guy. You imagine the guy who looks like him. So I'm like, he's calling me some kind of sex offender. I think my man's got skeletons in his closet. I mean, that's the face.
I beg women to leave my house. I'm not trying to keep them here. I'm like, yeah, baby, yeah, I do love you. Of course, it's just, you know, I got to do emergency meeting podcast.
Exactly, I know.
So you got to go home because it's the emergency meeting podcast. Sorry, yeah, I can't wait to see you next month. Okay, bye. Like, why would I be like, please stay and locking the door? You're correct. It's people who look like that guy.
Yes,
people who
they
look
lock
like that guy.
people up.
They lock people up because they're extremely unattractive individuals. They're unattractive mentally, they're unattractive physically. And he knows that. So that's why we know this allegation will never go away. Because they need to latch onto it, because without that, they have nothing bad they can say about us because we're better specimens of man. So we understand the allegation's here to stay.
It's here to stay.
And guess what?
Keep saying it. We don't care.
We don't give a fuck.
We don't care.
Yeah, I appreciate my man for sending me that. That was pretty amazing. I'm not gonna hold you, but it's good that this was released, because of course for the last week everybody's been rolling with it because all we get is headlines over here in the West. So it's like, oh, they're human sex traffickers. And I even heard some nigga do a TikTok video. I'm not on TikTok, but they posted it on YouTube. Bull was like, Andrew Tate got in an argument with some 12-year-old girl on Twitter, and she forced him, she made him get extremely frustrated, and somehow there was some pizza box involved, and the pizza box was in Romania, and then the cops got called to Romania. Bro, the internet will make up any fucking thing. And of course, if that's the only video you've seen about the subject, you have no choice but to look at it and be like, nah, that's weird as fuck. And then I start seeing all these famous YouTubers and influencers just defending Andrew Tate, and then this comes out. It's like, yo, take everything with a grain of salt and become the best specimen you can. If not, don't be upset with your life. Accept that shit and don't ever fucking complain about it, because if you really cared, you'd fucking change it. It is what it is, though. Peace.